All right. Hey, everybody. So my name is Lynn. I'm a market development specialist here in Kansas City. Work for a company called Netrality Data Centers. I assume most of you have probably not heard of us, but maybe some of you in the IT world, you may know our building, 1102 Grand. Show of hands, anybody here? Perfect, yeah, got some good representation. Great. So before I kind of dive in on Netrality and just kind of our value prop, I did want to just say a special shout out to Chris, William, I don't know where he is, but thank you guys for giving me the chance to speak today. It means a lot. So so just want to briefly touch on how data centers, just like 1102 Grand right here in Kansas City, as well as our newest high-density data center on the other side of State Line, 7801 Neiman Road out in Shawnee, are foundational to supporting the infrastructure needs of AI today and supporting the next phase of growth. So I'll start by just giving a little bit of background on Netrality. Actually, my slide seems to have formatted okay, so I guess that means Chris likes me a little bit more than some of these other speakers. But yeah, so Netrality Data Centers, we are the largest privately held owner and operator of core interconnection facilities in the US. So in addition to being in Kansas City, we're also in 5 other markets. You can see there we got Philadelphia, St. Louis, Chicago, Houston, Indianapolis, and Philadelphia, Philly. So if you're not really familiar, essentially just think of us as the physical hub where internet, cloud, and enterprise networks converge. So I'm going to brag on us just a little bit. So 1102 Grand, just up the road here, we are actually the most interconnected facility in the central Midwest region. Currently, we house over 120 plus network providers inside of our Meet Me room. That dense network fabric is what makes our facilities a true edge location. So now that you know a little bit about us, I want to talk to you about how this impacts AI. So I'm sure as many of you know, the real bottleneck in AI today is not just training models, but running them at scale. Specifically, delivering real-time inference and enabling intelligent agents to operate across environments. So AI inference is obviously latency sensitive. If your infrastructure is located too far from where your data is generated or consumed, performance drops. That is why our edge interconnection matters. You need compute close to users, close to data, and close to decision points. With Netrality, our customers can actually co-locate their hardware right next to key cloud providers, ISPs, and content delivery networks with single-digit millisecond latency. So as AI continues to become more deeply embedded in our personal and professional lives, the focus of AI will shift from training and creating the models towards inference or the use of those models and agents. For example, you maybe think of an AI customer support bot, logistics model, fraud detection. All of these are examples that require high-density deployments. And I don't mean just GPUs and power, but low-latency access to multiple carriers and scalable cross-connects. Because of Netrality's dense internet service provider ecosystem in our Meet Me room, companies deploying AI can actually plug directly into end-user traffic without expensive long hauls or public internet bottlenecks. That makes it faster, cheaper, and more scalable to serve these AI workloads closer to where the end users actually sit. We're also seeing more and more companies adopt hybrid AI strategies, meaning they're using both the public cloud as well as an on-prem cloud environment. So Netrality actually bridges the gap between public, hybrid, and on-prem with direct cloud on-ramps to the largest cloud providers. So your AWSs, your Google Clouds, Azure, all of these and more. And we provide neutral access to the network providers. And this helps organizations build flexible and resilient AI stacks. All of this is backed by our service level agreement. I know it's a little difficult to read, but it's 99.9%. And in fact, over the last 5 years, we've achieved 100% uptime. And for those of you that are familiar with Houston, we've had a few hurricanes roll through, so that really is impressive. So if you're building AI tools and platforms, or maybe you're just curious about where the tech is going, just know that the infrastructure matters. The physical network behind the software is what determines performance, reliability, and scalability. So at Netrality, don't just think of us as a landlord. Think of us as the connectivity on-ramp enabling the next generation of AI infrastructure. Thank you.